What is up, Minties? The Uncanny Omar here from Near Mint Condition, and today, together, we are going to go over the collected editions that are coming up in October of 2019. So we're looking at omnibuses, hardcovers, absolutes, trade paperbacks, epic editions, essentials, whatever it is that's coming out, we're going to look at it. So, stay tuned. Okay, welcome back, Minties. Now, we got 5 weeks ahead of us, so we need to get started. The first thing I need to do, though, is say a quick word from our sponsor. This episode is sponsored by CheapGraphicNovels.com, your online home for brand new graphic novels and collected editions up to 50% off the cover price. Cheap Graphic Novels prides itself on packaging your books so they arrive safely and in excellent condition, as well as prompt and helpful service. And check out their bargain bin for even greater deals up to 90% off cover price. And for you Minties, Cheap Graphic Novels is running a special promotion. If you're a first-time customer, let them know you were referred by Near Mint Condition at the checkout, and you'll receive a credit for free shipping on your next order. Now, this is only for U.S. customers. Cheap Graphic Novels, your source for the hottest books with the kind of deep discounts, quality shipping, and customer service that will keep you coming back for more. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that these dates are always subject to change. Sometimes they're resolicited for a week later, sometimes a few months later. So keep that in mind. Sadly, we do have one cancellation, and that is the Jonah Hex Omnibus from DC Comics. So remember that about half of the catalog that got canceled from DC has already been resolicited. That's the good news. The bad news is that the other half has not, so I don't know. This is one that I was on the fence about, but yeah, odds are I was probably going to get it. So I'm sorry that has been canceled as of now, and no dates have been given for a resolicit. Alright, 5 weeks. Let's get started with October 2nd. We have Namor the Submariner by John Byrne and Jay Lee Omnibus. I've done an overview of that. There is a direct market cover and a variant cover. The direct market cover, again, goes to places like comic book stores and cheapgraphicnovels.com. And the variant cover goes to places like Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and pretty much everywhere else. Then we have the Spider-Man Far From Home Art of the Movie slipcase, Daredevil by Frank Miller's slipcase. This is a very interesting one because it's a trade paperback and not a hardcover. I really thought with the name Frank Miller they would have gone straight to hardcover for these box sets, but they went to trade paperback. We've also have Immortal Hulk Volume 1, which I've done an overview of just yesterday, so you should check that out. That comes out on October 2nd. Marvel The Art of Star Wars hardcover. I'll probably do an overview of that Monday so you all that are on the fence can look at it. Thanos, The Infinity Ending original graphic novel hardcover. Cosmic Ghost Rider Destroys the Marvel History. That's an awesome book. Major X trade paperback. Conan Chronicles Epic Collection. Return to Samaria. And then the Man-Wolf Complete Collection. Those I will do an overview of that I've gotten from Marvel. And just keep an eye on the channel for those videos to drop. Now from DC we have Harley Quinn by Connor and Palmiotti, Volume 3 Omnibus. This collects a lot of the stuff. Actually, I think this is just their Rebirth stuff. Now, am I going to double dip and get it? You damn right I am, because that's how kind of stupid I am. This collects the Harley Quinn Rebirth 1 through 34 and the Anniversary Special number 1. Batman and the Justice League Manga Volume 3 comes out. Batwoman Haunted Tides. Is this a new series or is this a new... was this an older series? Because it's got J.H. Williams' name attached to it. Very excited for that omnibus, by the way. I will be picking that up. A very DC Halloween trade paperback. Looks like the Halloween-centric books are starting to drop. Doomsday Clock Part 1. For any of those that have forgotten that miniseries or maxi series is still going on. Superman Volume 1, the Unity Saga. Uncanny Omar talk pretty one day. The Phantom Earth. That's the trade paperback. We've already had a hardcover of that. And Young Justice, the Animated Series Book 1. Now let's look at some manga. That week we have, let's see, Cardcaptor Sakura, no we do not. That is wrong. That is the following week. I'm sorry. Dragon Ball, A Visual History. That looks interesting, so if anybody knows what this is, let me know in the comments down below. Food Wars, Shogekeki no Soma, Volume 32, holy crap. My Hero Academia, probably one of the most popular manga here in America. Volume 21 is coming out. And an art book that I will probably be getting. And that is One Piece Color Walk Compendium from Water 7 to Paramount War. I love those. A lot of those are out of print. And they've been translated into English. And there's like 4 of those in one. Hell yes. Then we have, let's see, from everywhere else. Giant Days Volume 11 is coming out. Johnny Hazard Dailies Volume 7. This is 1954 to 1956. The Mind Management Omnibus Volume 3. These are the softcover omnis from Dark Horse, Eraser, and Immortals. And the final Walking Dead Compendium. That's Volume 4. That finishes out the story. As someone that just read the hardcover a couple of weeks ago, yeah, let me know in the comments down below how you feel about that ending. Moving on to the week of the 9th, we have Marvel Masterworks Ghost Rider Volume 1. Of course, these Masterworks have a variant cover and a direct market cover. Ultimate Spider-Man Power and Responsibility Marvel Select hardcover. I've done an overview of that if you want to check that out. One that I'm very, very, very excited about, and I hope I get, is the X-Men XXL by Jim Lee. Extra, extra large. Because that is the damn way you need to look at Jim Lee's artwork. And if you've seen my Marvels video, you know how huge that damn book is. That's how big this book's going to be. War of the Realms Punisher, which is a good story. Kind of late into the game, though, because those have been released last week. Or last month. Marvel Monograph, the art of Sarah Pichelli. I'll probably be doing an overview of that. I love her artwork. Hulk Incredible Origins, which is the Season 1. And Write Your Own Marvel. Spider-Man Loves Mary Jane, Unexpected Thing, graphic novel. Those are the digest size that my daughter Lydia has been doing reviews of, so check those out. Moving to DC, we have an omnibus. Hell yes. That has not been canceled. Hell yes. 0 Hour, 25th Anniversary Omnibus. Shit, I didn't see that it... I hate the fact that they are probably going to put a 25th anniversary stamp. But you know what? I'm okay. As long as they don't cancel it, whatever. Y'all can put whatever the hell y'all want on there. DC Superhero Girls at Metropolis. Wait. Let's go back and talk about this really quick. But there's a Superhero Girls Metropolis coming out. Let me tell you what the contents of this are. It's 0 Hours, Crisis in Time. So number 4 through number 0. Because remember, it's a countdown. Steel number 8, Outsiders 11, Detective Comics 678, Batman 511, Superman Man of Steel 37, Superboy 8, Green Lantern 55, Flash 94, Superman 93, Flash number 0, Batman Shadow of the Bat 31, Hawkman 13, Legionnaires 18, Valor 23, Adventures of Superman 516, Legion 94, number 70, that's going to get confusing, Green Arrow 90, Guy Gardner Warrior 24, Team Titans, Team 24, Legion of Superheroes 61, Action Comics 703, Justice League of America 92, Justice League Task Force 16, Justice League International 68, Robin number 10, Anima number 7, Catwoman 14, Damage number 6, Dark Stars number 24, Green Lantern number 0, and then stories from Showcase 94, issues 8 through 10. And a lot of behind the scenes material. Holy shit, that is a huge book at $125. Who else is getting this, right? Who's with me? Not the greatest known book, but I don't care. Crisis on Infinite Earths Companion Volume 3 Deluxe Hardcover. Oh, good. I'm glad that those have not been canceled. Harley Quinn Volume 3, The Trials of Harley Quinn Trade Paperback. Sandman Overture 30th Anniversary. And Silencer Volume 3. I'm not sure what Silencer is. Anybody reading that series? Because something about that cover I just really dig. This collects issues 13 through 18. Now, moving on to the manga for that week. This is when we get Cardcaptor Sakura Collector's Edition Volume 2. I need to go ahead and get those. One of the longest running manga, right up there with One Piece. Longer than One Piece, I think, in Japan. Case Closed, Volume 72. Knights of Sidonia Master Edition Volume 3. See, I'm missing out on those. I don't have those yet. Damn it. Alright, and then we have Our Encounters with Evil, Adventures of Professor J.T. Mainhardt and his assistant, Mr. Knox. Oh, that is the Mike Mignola book. Baltimore Omnibus Volume 1 Hardcover Edition. This is another Mike Mignola omnibus. I'm going to do an overview of that sometime this week, so again, keep an eye on the channel. And thank you to Dark Horse. In EC Archives, Frontline Combat Volume 2. Yeah. Life and Death of Toyo Harada. I gotta get into those Valiant books. I've yet to read a Valiant book. I promised Lloyd I'm gonna check out Bloodshot, I swear. Wizard Beach, trade paperback. The World of Archie, trade paperback, Volume 1. Young Donald Duck. What the hell is this? Yeah, alright. Young. You had me at Donald Duck, so whatever. Now is a good time to remind you fine folks to please hit that like button if you're watching and enjoying what you're listening to or seeing. And even if you're not enjoying it, try to hit that like button. That'd be nice. And subscribe if you have not yet. Check out Redbubble. store, please. Moving on to the week of the 16th, we have Marvel Masterworks Doctor Strange Volume 9, again with a variant and a direct market cover. How to paint Marvel characters, How to paint characters the Marvel Studios way. Spider-Man City at War, this is the one that's based on the video game. Runaways by Rainbow Rowell, Volume 4. Man, that's a little hard to say. Runaways by Rainbow Rowell, Volume 4. But You Can't Hide trade paperback. Miss Marvel by Saladin Ahmed. I've been wanting to check that out. That is the Magnificent Miss Marvel new series. Marvel Visionary Steve Ditko. These were at one time available in hardcover. Now they've gone back into print as trade paperbacks. Hit Monkey by Daniel Way. Bullets and Bananas. Star Wars TIE Fighter trade paperback. And then the Iron Heart Riri Williams graphic novel. Again, for kids. DC, oh man, what an expensive week for DC. You have Absolute Swamp Thing. This is not the final cover. The final cover was just revealed a couple of days ago, and I don't know, I'm indifferent. I kind of like this one a little more. But excited for this nonetheless. This is one of those books that got canceled, and then it got resolicited, canceled again, resolicited, canceled again. I feel like it's like me and my ex-girlfriend from high school. Anyway, collecting, let's see, Swamp Thing... The Saga Swamp Thing 20 through 34, and Swamp Thing Annual number 2. Why doesn't it collect 1 through 19? Well, that's because Alan Moore did not write those. This is specifically just the Alan Moore Absolutes. And another big one that's coming out that even though I say I'm on the fence about, I know damn well I'm going to end up buying it. And that is the Batman by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo Omnibus. This collects the first 33 issues of Batman New 52. I'm not happy that they did not include the annuals, but... I mean, it's oversized Greg Capullo on Batman, right? How the hell can I say no to that? Goddess Mode trade paperback, digging that cover. Justice League Dark Volume 2, Powers Book 7, and Vamps. Oh, we're getting a Vamps complete collection. That's kind of cool. I used to read that series. As far as manga that week, we have Fire Punch Volume 8, another series I keep so many people talking about. That, and then the next one, which is Golden Kamui, Volume 12. Both of these I keep hearing a lot of good things about. You have Superman, The Silver Age, Sundays, Volume 2, 63 to 66. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Volume 4, the Tempest hardcover. Now, this was not collected in the omnibus, so keep that in mind, because this is another company that owns the rights to that, so it was not DC. Angel Legacy... this is the Legacy Edition from Boom Studios. I think this is the stuff from Dark Horse. Volume 1. Black Hammer 45 from the World of Black Hammer. And that's 1945. And I want to say that he's taking a little bit of a break from Black Hammer. Because I'm waiting for that Volume 2 Library Edition. Those things are gorgeous. Calamity Cake. No idea what this is, but it looks pretty good. The Complete Life and Times of Scrooge McDuck box set. I think this has been moved up. But then again, it could be moved back down. So who knows. If you have volumes 5 and 6, is it 3 and 4, or is it 2 and 3? If you have the box sets, you don't need this, but it's Uncle Scrooge, The Life and Times of Scrooge McDuck, so you need this. And if you've never read it, oh my god, this is the way to get it. I'm not kidding. It's one of the best books ever. It's not a review. Sorry. Gideon Falls, Volume 3, coming out. I wonder how that's going to wrap up, and I wonder if we'll get a hardcover of that. Jack Kirby's Dingbat Love, Queen Sonya, Omnibus Volume 1. I didn't see that coming. That's from Dynamite. Star Wars Artisan Edition trade paperback. Didn't even know those came out in trades. Unplugged and Unpopular. And what the shit is this? Wolf Cop? Not Cup. Cop. Wolf Cop. That looks amazing. Was there a movie? I think there was a movie I saw. Was I drinking? I think I was drinking. That's why I don't remember that well. I know I didn't read the damn comic book. Alright, moving on to the week of October 23rd. Timely's Greatest, Golden Age, Simon and Kirby Omnibus. Again, there's a direct market cover and a variant cover. I've done an overview of that. If you want to go back and check that video out, please do so. Fantastic Four, Behold Galactus. This is the Marvel Select hardcover. I've done a few of the hardcover, or Marvel Select overviews of those, so thank you, Marvel, for sending those my way. Amazing Spider-Man by Nick Spencer, Volume 5. Spider-Man Life Story, which has been freaking excellent. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, trade paperback. Daredevil Epic Collection, A Woman Called Widow. Feels just like yesterday that I was trying to guess what that content was going to be on that book. Doctor Strange, Epic Collection, Triumph and Torment. Probably the best Doctor Strange story I have ever read is in this collection. Triumph and Torment. X-Men Milestones Executioner's Song, and Mutant X Complete Collection Volume 2. I'm glad that they decided to finish that out. Here is another... Man, this is going to be an expensive month for me, too. So we have House of Secrets Bronze Age Volume 2 Omnibus from DC. And on top of that, we also have another omnibus from the Bronze Age. It's the Doom Patrol Bronze Age Omnibus. I know a lot of my viewers have been looking forward to that. Not canceled. Still there. American Carnage trade paperback. Hex Wives trade paperback. Naomi Season 1 is finally getting a hardcover, but it looks to be not oversized, but just your standard size hardcover. Yeah. Teen Titans Volume 2, Turn It Up. Even though it's Volume 2, it's really a continuation of the Rebirth title, so it's kind of confusing. So this collects issues 25 through 27 in Annual 1. Wonder Woman Volume 1, the Just War hardcover. I don't know if this is the new series. What is this? It looks to be the new Rebirth series, and it's in hardcover. Thanks, DC. Can we get some more of those deluxe editions, please? That would be awesome. Alright, as far as manga, probably the book not to miss out on that I'm going to suggest, Berserk, Volume 3, the deluxe edition's coming out. I'm going to do an overview of that next week, so keep an eye on the channel. And I Am Hero Omnibus Volume 11 is coming out. That's the final volume for that. Oh, it's going to be a great week for manga. Then you have Archie, the Varsity Edition hardcover Volume 2. I want to say that's the Mark Waid stuff. And then the Complete ElfQuest Volume 6 trade paperback. Those, I think, were only released in trade, not in hardcover. Art and Many Mistakes of Eric Powell. That's his art book. Harrow County Library Edition Volume 4. That will finish that out. And I cannot wait for that because I'm a huge fan of Harrow County. Maddie wanted to read it for our October Old Reader New Readers. And if you haven't seen our Old Reader New Readers, those come out every Tuesday at 8 o'clock. Just like yesterday, we gave away a gift card, and we give away a gift card every month. Punk Mambo trade paperback. Jim Henson's Power of the Dark Crystal Volume 2. This is in trade paperback. It's been released in hardcover. STARR Conspiracy. This looks like a beautiful humanoid book. I haven't read it, but I'll end up buying that. Oh, damn. And Transformers Volume 1. World in Your Eyes hardcover. Yes, this is the first 12 issues of the new ongoing. And IDW seems to keep publishing those Phase 1 and Phase 2. So we need that finished, and then we need Phase 3, and then this. Well, I mean, you don't need those, but I do. And anybody that's been reading those amazing hardcovers will probably want those too. But this is a kind of a hard reboot. Like, everything is starting over from scratch. This series right here. And I haven't read any of it, so let me know in the comments down below if you've read any of the new stuff. And the final week, the week of the 30th, the day before Valentine's Day, Christmas. Nah, just kidding. Halloween. Hit that like button. Had to throw that in there. Alright, from Marvel, we have Amazing Spider-Man trade paperback, The Red Goblin. Deadpool by Scotty Young, Volume 3. Marvel Zombies, Volumes 2 and 3 are coming back with a new printing. The Symbiote Spider-Man, for any of you that missed that series, it was so good. Spider-Gwen, trade paperback, Gwen Stacy, that's the name of the book. No, this is the graphic novel one, so it's a kid-size one. Thor, trade paperback, Volume 3, War's End. That's towards the end. I want to say that's the aftermath of War of the Realms. Tony Stark, Iron Man, Volume 3, War of the Realms, the tie-in, speaking of War of the Realms. And War of the Realms, X-Men, which was actually pretty good. I dug most of that. What If Classic Complete Collection Volume 2 is coming out. X-Men Starjammers by Dave Cockrum. And X-Men The Trial of Juggernaut. Starjammers I'm so excited about. That's Dave Cockrum. I love that miniseries. X-Men Trial of Juggernaut. Worst X-Men run to me. But I'm still going to buy it. Because I'm an idiot like that. And it's got some damn good artwork. Alright. As far as DC, we have All-Star Superman, DC Modern Classics hardcover. It's another edition in hardcover. Lucifer, Volume 1, Omnibus. So, another Omnibus that month from DC. They're making up for all the cancellations, I guess. Black Canary Ignite, Super Sons book. This is the second book, the Foxglove Mission, trade paperback. Powers, the best ever hardcover. iZombie Book 1, trade paperback. Superman Red Sun is getting a new edition, and Wildstorm number 4. And as far as manga, we have Freezing. Why have I not read this? I've seen, in all seriousness, besides this eye-catching cover, that series, I've seen the anime. Why didn't I read the manga? I didn't even know. So apparently it's a 2-in-1 volume, 25 and 26. Fruits Basket, another volume 3. It's called Fruits Basket Another, not another volume. So volume 3 is coming out. That's the follow-up to the original Fruits Basket. Then you have the Pre-Code Classics Space Adventure Volume 1 hardcover. That comes in a slipcase edition and a hardcover edition. And then you have the Pre-Code Classics Strange Suspense Stories, again in hardcover and in slipcase. Black Science Volume 9, No Authority But Yourself. The Fantagraphics Studio Edition hardcover Ed Pisker. That's pretty interesting. The Department H Omnibus Volume 2, Decompressed and Lifeboat. And that is in softcover Omnibus Edition. Bramble hardcover. This is another one of those humanoid books that I have no idea what it's about, but it looks too pretty not to get. TMNT Shredder in Hell trade paperback. A little bit of a spoiler there with that title. The Sixth Gun, the final Sixth Gun, Gunslinger edition's coming out. So that's the deluxe edition and the Gunslinger edition, which is the limited edition, volume 6. Those are both out on the same day, and that finishes out that run. Kick-Ass New Girl, volume 3, Kick-Ass New Girl. It's in the world of Kick-Ass. I assume it's a new girl, not Hit Girl, or maybe a new Kick-Ass girl. I think there is a girl that's a Kick-Ass. I don't know. I stopped reading that shit a while back. John Burns Marvel Classic Artifact Edition hardcover, and Open Borders graphic novel. It comes out in graphic novel format and in hardcover format the same day. I wish the big two would do that from time to time, but I get it. And that is it as far as the month of October. Let me know in the comments down below what you're going to end up getting. What you're excited about. For me, that Namor book is completely beautiful. The Submariner by Byrne and Jay Lee. Immortal Hulk was freaking surprising. I'm excited about Berserk Volume 3, the deluxe edition. The Bronze Age House of Secrets book, Omnibus. The Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo Batman Omnibus. The Absolute Swamp Thing Omnibus. There's a lot of books in here I wasn't expecting to get, and now I'm looking at this list and I'm saying, damn, Wallet. It was nice knowing you. So, thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comments, like I said, what you're excited about. If I left anything out. I know I don't dive too much into manga, but it's the stuff that kind of, interests me. And I know I am not of this generation of manga. My generation of... You know what? No, not even... I've gone on too long. Hit that like, subscribe button. Don't forget to check out our Redbubble page. We are also on Patreon if you enjoy the contents of this channel and want to support the channel that way. Check us out on our social media at NearMintCon down here. That's what it is. On Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, where we post several things, such as our schedule sometimes of the videos or when videos are dropping. And last but not least, remember, if it's classy and cool, it must be near mint.